Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tronage, and today we're talking about the May 2018 Quad Box. Little unboxing action, so stick around. Stake around?
I think there's been a mistake.
Did you say steak?
You know the drill. You're gonna come in, we'll do an unbox, then we'll do a little cost analysis and talk about it. So get over here. All right, so as always, if you're new to the channel, when I do an unboxing, I'm seeing it for the first time. When you're seeing it for the first time, this way you get my immediate reactions. I don't know, I just kind of hate it when people unbox things and then stuff it all back in the box and then just show you what was in the box, you know? It's more about the experience of actually unboxing it for the first time. With that said, let's get in. I got my trusty razor blade ready to go. Let's dig in. We got our quad box seal. We will cut that. Which now, I know I always talk about cutting the seals. The drone drop one being just that clear tape, this one cuts better than clear tape, but the original drone drop one was the best out of all. I hope they switch back to that. I know that's so weird that I like the way it cuts, but that's just my thing. All right, so we're gonna pre-open this little flappy thing here. It's ready to go. We're cracking that seal. And here it comes. Ooh. Nifty, nifty. All right, let's see what we got in here. So we'll start out with, we got some stickers, as always. Little Rotor Riot, little Ladrib. Next up, we got some Rotor Riot. These are some skid plates. These are pretty cool looking, actually. They are these 3D printed? Let's see here. All right, so under closer inspection with a magnifying glass, these are basically injection molded. So these are gonna be pretty sturdy, and they have the hole pattern. They basically, you mount these on the bottom. Your screws for your motors would go into here underneath, and it acts like a skid plate, so when you come in for a landing, you scratch this up rather than scratching up your carbon fiber frames. So that's pretty cool, and it's an awesome color. That purple color that I love so much. Awesome, we'll be using those. Next up, we have a card here from MQC Frames, Airframes. Basically a little 10% off your next order. That's pretty cool. We have a tweezer. This is actually a pretty beefy feeling tweezer. It feels like it's gonna be a non-conductive. We got some dowel prop, some dowel cyclone. These are the 5046s, 5046 in purple, which is awesome. I think we got some of these before and I actually needed some more. So, cause I go through props like they're freaking candy. So pack of those, another pack of those, another pack of those. Okay. We got this little thing on the side here. What is this? Ooh, okay. We got a DYS F4 V2 flight controller. Let's take a peek at that. This is pretty sweet. Definitely can use a flight controller. I like the packaging too. It's kind of nice how it's in this like little case here. We got some standoffs, some screws. We have a buzzer. We have wiring harnesses, like a separation plate looks like. And then the actual flight controller here, pretty cool. And then it also comes with the power connection, little XT60 action. Really cool. Actually kind of needed a flight controller to start another build, so hey, why not use this one? That is making me very happy right now, because I haven't gotten a flight controller in one of these boxes, so now getting one, it's kind of like starting to put all the pieces together to get something going. All right, so we got a F4, and it's an F4 flight controller too, which I'm big on the F4s right now, so I'm glad it's an F4 flight controller. And then lastly, unless there's something else here, nope, that's it. They got a t-shirt. Let's see what the t-shirt is. That's freaking awesome. Now, if you can't tell who it is or what it is by this, then you figure it out by that. That is awesome. I will definitely be rocking this shirt because I may be a Mr. Steel fanboy, but I definitely am also a LiDrib fanboy. That's pretty cool. All right, so to recap, we got the LiDrib t-shirt. We got the F4 flight controller by DYS. 3 packs of the Dal Cyclone props. They're 5046s. We got the 10% off on the MQC airframe coupon. We got the tweezers, I believe non-conductive. We have the Rotor Riot skid plates. And we got some stickers, which I guess is foreshadowing because we had the LiDrib action on here, and now we have the LiDrib action in here, and we have the Rotor Riot in here, and we have the Rotor Riot. So we got lots of cool stuff going on. Yeah. Lots of cool deal. All right, so let me get back to you. I'm gonna hop on, do my little cost analysis. We'll see how this box stacks up as well. Since this is second to the party for the month of May, we'll do our little comparison to the drone drop. All right, so we got the numbers run. So let's first start off, since this is the second box for the month of May between the drone drop and the quad box. Let's first get up this month's drone drop since we've already done those. Boom, there you go. So now let's compare those to the quad box that we've just gotten, and bam, now you got your quad box up there. And you can see they're pretty comparable. And what I'm starting to notice is I feel like they've both kind of gotten into a groove and everything's sort of balancing out and working out to be the same, and you're getting about the same value every single box, which is a really good thing for us, the consumers. You know, there's no guarantee to that. I'm just saying that seems to be the trend that's going on right now, which is really good for us. Let's take a look at these different items for a brief second. So first up, the tweezers. I love that they're non-conductive. I love that they have a little bit of an offset to them, and they're going to come in really handy when you're trying to hold those wires while you're trying to do some soldering onto your flight controller or maybe your ESCs and stuff, because I know a lot of us are holding those wires with our fingers and then it starts to get really hot and we, you know, kind of burn ourselves a little bit. So it's really nice to have a set of tweezers to hold those wires for us. Now the Rotor Riot skids, a little mixed emotions on this because essentially you can 3D print something very similar, if not exactly like this. I'm sure if you look around you can find something. These are injection molded, so they will be a little bit more durable and still a welcome thing. Love the color. They're gonna match in great with stuff, and I'm definitely gonna be using them because, hey, you know what? Skid plates are awesome because they protect your carbon fiber, because you start scuffing up that carbon fiber, you're gonna start getting some of those, you know, things sticking out, and you can get splinters for them. They hurt like a pain, and it's not good. Don't get carbon fiber in your fingers. That hurts. So using those skid plates kind of helps prevent that from happening. The t-shirt, love the t-shirt. Big fan of Drew, LiDrib, and really happy to have a shirt. The only thing is I'm not a big fan of white, like solid white t-shirts, because they tend to look dirty quick. It would have been nice to have the shirt been like reversed, like maybe a darker shirt with white instead of a white shirt with dark. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers, and I'm still happy to have the shirt. I just wish it wasn't a white shirt. I like more shirts with some pizzazz. Dal Cyclone props. Who doesn't like Dal Cyclone prop? I understand there's not everyone's gonna love a Dal Cyclone prop. However, they're my prop of choice. I do like the HQ props too, and it seems like pretty much Quad Box is giving Dal props, Drone Drop is giving HQ props, and between these two boxes, I pretty much have enough props to get me through to the next box. I usually end up breaking props pretty quickly, and I go through them pretty decently. So it's nice having those props to throw on my quad. So getting this flight controller is a really cool thing because I've had some good experiences and I've had some bad experiences with flight controllers. It's nice to be able to try out different ones, and looking up this flight controller, it looks like it's a pretty good flight controller. It's pretty decent. It's got some good reviews, and you know, I'm excited to give it a try. So we'll be trying to work that into another build coming up. Overall, love the box, love the contents. Nothing in there was kind of like me. Maybe the tweezer, if you want to get picky, but even the tweezer, I don't have a tweezer like that. The kind of tweezers I'm using are a little bit different, and I kind of like this little, like, more chunkier design of this tweezer, so I'm excited to try that out. So in all honesty, I feel like this box was like, you know, boom, awesome. The value was there. You can see the value over the box is really strong compared to even the drone drop over here. It's a little bit higher in value, and I was really happy with the content. So now, let's get rid of those things, and now let's just talk about comparing the two boxes together, because I told you each month, when we're all said and done, we're also going to compare the boxes. So, boom. Okay, now, Quadbox has now taken over two of those green boxes, essentially. Green meaning they're just the higher value. Now, should you choose one or both of these boxes based on just the value alone? That's for you to decide. I'm just reporting what I find, and in all honesty, I'm really starting to see that they kind of have a groove. They're all being relatively equal, and you can see even since February, and now we're in May. So that's a lot of boxes to have compared and evaluated and, checked out the cost of. And you can see the values are really close. If you just look at the average column, which makes sense, you should really just be looking at the average column when we're comparing these things, because, sometimes you'll have things that have China prices, you'll have things that have retail prices, and, you really got to just look at the average of everything. And on the average cost over the value of the box, we're like $1 apart between these two. So I think really, if you're coming here to watch this to decide, should I get this box? What's been in this box? I'm on the fence. I'm not sure. What should I get? Tronage, please tell me what I should buy. Well, I'm not going to do that because only you can really make that decision. However, I will say that if you're a fan of TBS products, you probably should get the drone drop, because you're always going to be getting TBS products, Team Black Sheep. If you kind of want a little bit more of a wild card that you don't know anything about what you're going to get, but that's kind of like a little thrilling at the same time, then maybe Quadbox is something you want to check out, because really they're going to be drawing from who knows what. You don't even have a clue what manufacturer is going to be in the next box. So which one's right for you? You make that decision. But I'm just letting you know, personally, I'm happy having both, because yes, it's a lot of money to spend to have both, but because you have both, you get a little bit of everything, not just TBS products, not just, whatever. It kind of rounds out the good spectrum. You get HQ props, you get Dow Cyclone props, and I just enjoy having both. So if your budget allows, maybe just get both. But, some of you guys have a lower budget, maybe just get one. Maybe not get any. Maybe that's why you're here. See, oh, I'm glad I didn't get that box. There's nothing in there I would want. Well, that's cool, All right, so in wrapping this up, I just want to, again, in the United States here, we are celebrating Memorial Day, and I just like to put my 2 cents in there and just say, I know a lot of you think of it as being a celebration, think of it as being a barbecue time, think about it as going out and shopping and getting all the good sales that are out there. But in reality, let's look at the heart of this. And for those of us in the United States, this holiday is basically to remember those who have given the ultimate sacrifice towards protecting our freedom in this country. So Memorial Day is we're remembering, we're recognizing and remembering those who in the past have helped secure our freedoms in this country. So keep that in mind while you're having your burger and your hot dog. I'm not saying, don't go have a good time, but just take a moment to realize that this is a somber holiday, not so much of a celebration, happy holiday. All right. So as always, my name is Tronage. Fly strong. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, you really should subscribe. I'm always posting new content. If you'd like to help support the channel and get access to giveaways, raffles, and other exclusive benefits, consider joining the Tronage family on the Patreon page. Here's some videos that you might be interested in. This is the latest one that I posted, and this one I think you might just like. Go check them out.